How do I feel in these type of situations?
A lot of anxiety.
Nervousness.
Lost,
Lack of motivation.
shocked, confused. My emotions have been up and down, back and forth. It's been a whole roller coaster. I cannot tell you how I feel.
I've been feeling kind of, I won't say down, not like a bad down or depressed. It's more like a lack of motivation.
I was actually reinstated as an EMT, so a first responder. I'm feeling connected with what I'm doing, with being out here on the front line. I'm feeling empathetic and sympathetic, feeling blessed for what I have. Fulfillment would be another feeling. During this pandemic, I've gotten to know a lot of really cool people and made some really cool friendships.
My friends and family's safety and health is definitely on my mind too.
I'm feeling pretty calm and just accepting what the world has presented to me.
New challenges that I've been faced with. I'd have to say try to stay distant.
Overcoming myself.
Taking online classes and doing their dailies.
Trying to manage my time.
School and work. School is now online, as everybody knows, which has been a blessing, but also a struggle.
I'm not a computer technology person. I don't really like devices, but I'm trying my best.
I think that it has gotten harder since it's gotten online. I feel like I'm struggling to get the information from my professors in the way that I need/deserve to be getting it.
I feel like now more than ever my professors are giving us a lot more work. I am grateful though that, some of them are being a bit understanding by allowing us to turn in late work. But at the same time, the sheer amount of work is just a bit overwhelming.
In the comfort of a house and not the dorms or on campus. It's very hard to keep up the momentum when that is taken away from you.
Now I'm in a space where, I can't really run somewhere or run to others to try to cope with the emotions that I'm feeling. So it's more so just overcoming myself and, figuring out who I am and where I fit in this world and how will I be able to make my own self happy in a time where, I don't really have my friends or, the comfort of other individuals.
I could tell you I'm not adjusting great. I'm a person, I like to be active, I like to move around a lot, so it's like being in one place, it's very, very difficult for me. I feel like I'm in an animal in captivity.
I'm taking it day by day. I'm just doing the assignments that I can do using YouTube when it comes to learning. My other friends, asking them if they've already taken the courses before, texting people, video chatting, considering we're social distancing and can't see people. I live in a hotel with any of the other first responders, and of course we work together, so our social distancing is contained to ourselves as if it would be your family if you lived at home, so we still utilize each other.
Fortunately, I haven't had to really make any adjustments other than what it would have already been if I came back home.
I actually feel a bit more comfortable here than I did when I lived on campus. I'm really very involved with the environment and nature, so the fact that my mom has all these plants around and so much greenery, it brings a lot of comfort to myself and to my life.
How am I coping with my emotions and taking care of myself?
Get a routine started and keep your mind busy.
Pray, pray, pray.
Eat really healthy.
Be a bit more active.
Exercise, if not every other day, at least once a week.
I have this friend that I'm doing push-ups with every day, so we try and add 10 push-ups onto what we're already doing.
We go on just walks, building to focus on me and myself and what's happening inside of me.
I've been trying to set up a schedule. I've been, not a schedule, more like a routine. I think that helps me have some kind of degree of normalcy, opposed from laying around not doing anything, but I have to get up and do it. If I stay in my bed, I will be in my bed.
Pretend that your classroom is upstairs and your next classroom is downstairs. You can walk upstairs to your first classroom, walk downstairs for your second classroom, and it keeps you in that active mode.
I'm trying to stay connected with my friends, my family. I check up on my friends all the time. I call them, make sure, how you doing? You doing good? Text them all the time, and they do the same for me.
The people in this building, my coworkers and friends, they are very helpful. We talk things out, we talk to each other. I still FaceTime and talk to my family very frequently.
My mom, she's supportive. She checks up on me all the time. She makes sure I'm doing good. Even though this whole pandemic is making things a bit more stressful for us, maybe it's a time where we can self-reflect and look back on old habits, good habits.
Reading, doing little activities. I don't know if anyone knows what diamond dots is.
I'm trying to draw again. I figure that can be like a bit of an outlet.
My mornings usually start pretty slow, as I'd like to think for most people. I try not to linger on my phone for too long, but I get up as early as I possibly can and just get ready for the rest of my day. One thing that I've been making sure to do is at least to make my bed every morning. This not only provides comfort for me once I wake up, but also being able to just walk back into my room and see that it's clean and my bed is made gives me a sense of normalcy and helps me to progress throughout the day without feeling overwhelmed or stressed out. Another thing that I've been doing quite often, I can't say every day, is drinking bush tea. So I have the luxury of being able to just go to my backyard and find all kinds of different herbs and plants that I can use for my bush teas. Not only is it physically therapeutic and provides health benefits through increases in antioxidant activity, but just the therapy of drinking a hot cup of tea in the morning really helps to calm me and alleviate whatever symptoms or stresses I might be going through once I wake up. One of the biggest things that I like to use in my bush tea is moringa leaves and soursop because of all the health benefits that they're believed to have. Once I've settled down with my cup of tea, I like to sit on my front porch and just watch YouTube videos or talk to a couple friends before actually getting ready for class to begin. This really helps to, just prepare my mind for the rest of the day. Although some people do recommend against this, I find that I'm most comfortable going to class in my bed. It's my safe space and, it helps me get through it without the anxiety of feeling like I'm actually in class. A lot of the times, we also get to experience the funny situations of our professors teaching while not realizing their slide isn't being shared. So although, going to class during this time might not be the most fun thing to do, it does have its moments. I've also started reading again, and one of my favorite books is The Four Agreements. Now, if you're someone who's looking to change your perspective or outlook on the world, and if you find that you've been struggling with realizing and accepting things that you cannot change, this is a really good book for you. So the Kindle also allows you to highlight different sections of the book that you want to remember and add notes so that you can jot down your own thoughts, feelings, or emotions. And this has been really, really impactful for me and has continued to encourage me to read. And the final thing that I've been doing is just allowing myself to melt into music, finding songs and artists that, really touch my soul, but also exploring new artists that I might not have even thought to listen to before. I've also taken up painting, which has been very surprising and is something that's new to me. And I've actually really been amazed and shocked by how good they are starting to come out and how much better I'm becoming. So my advice to everyone is to just use this time to discover yourself, try new things, and learn what makes you happy.
I just want to thank God and thank the University of the Virgin Islands to act so quickly regarding the COVID-19. They saved a lot of lives. If we had remained on campus, if we had remained in our dorms, we would have been in very much chaos. We as the university community, we as students, we as faculty, we as staff, we can overcome this.
Thank you. I hope everyone is staying in good health. Bye.